everyone, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, a warm welcome to you too. So today we're going to check in with the universe to see what timeless message Taurus needs to hear today. This can be for your sun, your moon, your rising, or anywhere in your chart that calls to you. Now remember to allow the messages to resonate as they're meant to. So what that means is the entire message may resonate or just bits and pieces of it. Take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, let's dive in and see what the universe wants to share with us today. Universe, please share with me your message for Taurus. Oh, we have the Death card here, so we are looking at transformation. You are cocooned in there. In that card, do you see yourself all wrapped up? What does that mean? What do we need to know? That's interesting. Surrender your need to always be right. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. With the Death card, you're wrapped up in a cocoon. So transformation is here. But maybe you're being too rigid about something. Interesting. So, Taurus, you are transforming in some way. There's some sort of transformation happening in your life. Something might have ended and now there's a new beginning. Something could have ended and you're like clearing away the old to make way for the new. Whatever it is, death and rebirth are here. However that applies to your situation specifically, there's a transformation happening, a metamorphosis. The caterpillar transforming into the butterfly has to go into the cocoon. But at some point, you have to come out of the cocoon. And right now what this feels like is this transformation is stuck. I mean, look at the imagery. It's like you're in this period of transformation, you're wrapped up, and you're stuck. You're unable to move forward. Your cocoon isn't opening up. It feels stuck, like locked shut. Yeah, like there's this stuck, like sticky. Wow, yeah. It's like you're running in place, feeling beyond frustrated because no matter how hard you try, you know, the progression of whatever it is for you specifically in this transformation, it's just not happening. Whatever it is you're working on. I am being shown a bunch of images from a gym. I'm seeing bodybuilders. This might have to do with some sort of exercise routine. You're trying to look a certain way and you're not getting there. And that's frustrating you a lot. Wow. That was very specific though. So that will be for someone specifically as a confirmation. So you're stuck. You're stuck in the cocoon. You've started the transformation process, but you're not taking the next step, which is coming out of the cocoon and being able to lift your wings to fly. However that applies to your situation. So, where in your life right now do you feel stuck? Because I feel like the universe is shining a big, bright light on that right now with this reading. Yeah, it's like this light on, it's like stagnant water, not moving. Yeah, you should be transforming. This should be happening, but it's not. The change is meant to happen, but you can't get it to do it. That's the way this feels, however that applies. So what's the culprit, right? Like what's causing this to happen to you? Why is it the cocoon is not breaking open? Why is this so tough for you? And the answer is in the next card. You know, like what's keeping you stuck in this space? Well, that card is alluding to it. You need to surrender to this always being right, right? So like your need to always be right is somehow causing you to not move forward. There's a rigidness in an idea, a belief, a way of doing things. Something to that effect is what I'm seeing in the energy. Like you only do it this way. There's no other way to do it. But there is. There is. However that applies, there is some other way to do it. And if you are willing to consider it, try it, open your mind, you will see why you've been stuck this whole time. And basically what I'm seeing here is it feels like you're just classic Taurus stubbornness. This is stubbornness. It's like your bullheaded nature is a strength. It's a strength for you, but not always. And right now, that's what the universe is saying. You know, you can get your mind like focused on something, and that is it. That's the only way. And that can help you, break down barriers and make big moves. But it can also be your biggest hindrance because you won't see something you need to see. You won't try something different to help it improve the way that I'm seeing this. So your strength, is something amazing, this bullheaded strength of yours that is like, I'm going to break through anything. And I mean, think of a bull. It breaks through anything. But right now, that's your biggest block because you're not seeing something. You're not understanding something. You're not doing something, whatever it is for you specifically. And I feel like the universe, like if this is resonating, the universe is asking you to loosen up a bit and consider other options. Consider other ways, whatever it is for you specifically. Because, this card, surrender your need to always be right. This is a huge clue as to what's preventing you from making this progress in this transformation, however it applies to your life specifically. Your need, the way I'm seeing this, it's like your need to dig your heels in, to insist on it being your way only, is the very thing that's keeping you tied up and stuck. I'm seeing a person who always has to win an argument. So think about it, however this applies. But think about how often, you'll argue just to win a fight. Is it even worth it? Is it even worth it? Like you want to say your piece. You have to say it your way. It has to be your way. But is it worth it? And I feel like that is very significant for someone. Fighting for something that's not even worth fighting for just to be right. For whoever that's for, it came through very specific. So take that if it's yours. And I feel like the universe is saying it's time to let go of that rigid mindset so you can burst out of this cocoon and fulfill whatever it is you're striving to do. Look at your life. What are some things that you hold on to that you will not even consider other possibilities? And now think about that. You're locked, you're loaded, it is this way, I'm in a box and nothing else exists but this box. But imagine the freedom if the box was open and you didn't have to fight to be right. You could just embrace the flexibility. Well, this is my box. It may not be the box for you, but this is my box. I'm going to do me and you can do you. I'm not going to fight you to be right. I'm not going to try to change your mind. I'm going to focus on me and what I need to do instead of wasting your energy on other people. That's something coming through very strong for several of you listening. It's a big energy from the universe. So definitely take that if it's for you. And I feel like it's almost like for some of you, it's like you're afraid you're going to lose your power, your strength if you give in, if you don't push back, if you don't say your piece. But that's not true. There's strength in silence. And in that silence, you will be able to channel your energy more wisely. You will find your way through of what's keeping you stuck in this cocoon. But it's going to take stepping back and just being flexible and be like, well, you know what? It is what it is. You do you. I'm going to go over here now and live my best life, because that's what it is. Why fight to be right when in reality it doesn't even matter to the bigger picture? And that's what I think the universe is saying. However that applies to your life specifically, I feel it. I feel it. You are on the brink of some major, major change. But you have to, basically the way I'm seeing this, you have to get out of your own way. Release the need to control every outcome. Just be like, you know what? Whatever. Do you. Just let it go. And be open to new perspectives. Because I feel like if you do this, you're going to see roads just clear up in front of you never thought would ever be clear. Because your transformation is waiting for you. You're there. You just have to break out of this cocoon. And that's going to require you to shift your approach with things. I feel like the universe is really just saying in the most simplistic way, let go and let growth happen. Just move on. There is no reason to fight a battle that doesn't even need or deserve your energy. So if this resonates, take it, let go, and let growth happen. All right, Taurus, that's all I got for you. If you haven't already done so, please be sure to like, subscribe, join the channel, share, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of my future readings. I look forward to seeing you in the next reading.